This is 318 North Street in Bennington, Vermont. This is a mixed-use building with commercial space on the first floor. And upstairs, there's a beautiful one-bedroom, one-bathroom apartment. So for today, I'm just gonna give you a tour of the first floor. Check back later for a video of the upstairs. They just moved out yesterday, so it's not ready yet. So down here, you do have a very large cooler that is a walk-in. So there's a little light, and you have all of this incredible refrigerated space. So whether you want this for a flower shop, which is what it's been used for the last 15 years, or perhaps maybe you want a cafe, some grab and go, bakery items, drinks, things like that. It's totally up to you however you want to use this cooler. When this space was renovated last summer, so just about a year ago, all new flooring was put down and all new paint. Also new light fixtures as well. So the flooring does not go underneath this cooler. This was already in place, so the flooring goes right up to it. So if you don't need or want to keep this cooler, I just want to point out that the flooring will need to be patched underneath, but you should still be able to get more of this commercial grade tile to complete the project. So in here, there's a beautiful ceiling. I love these details, little strap hinges, and you know, instead of having it all sheetrocked with the seams taped, they left all these beautiful little details, which just add some character to the space. Vinyl windows throughout the building. I will point out here also that we are across the street from the Vermont Veterans Home. Beautiful mountain view, great signage, little front porch entry with a portico for rain cover. We are only selling the real estate. We are not selling this business, Wild Blossom. So the name does not convey. All the furnishings that you see here will be removed before closing. And this custom built counter may or may not stay. That's a negotiable item. So let me take you down the hallway and show you the powder room. So on this level, we have just a half bathroom. There's an overhead fan light with just a two-piece bathroom here, the vanity and the mirror. Love the details like these old door hardware. It's original. And I will point out also that this doorway, this wall used to be a doorway. So it used to be that it flowed all the way around in a big loop. So I'm gonna head over that way and show you where this comes out. There's a staircase that goes right behind this wall up to the upstairs apartment. So if you wanted to reopen that space, you absolutely could do that. The tree can certainly stay. It's a very cool feature. Maybe it's gonna go with your aesthetic, maybe it won't, but they trimmed it back. So it's a little less wild than it used to be, but that absolutely can stay. There's a lot of ability here to make this what you need and want. There's a lot of zoning options. So reach out to me if you have a proposed business idea, and I can discuss with you what is possible. So as I mentioned, this counter is a negotiable item, doesn't necessarily stay, but I will say the flooring does go underneath all of this. This was actually here originally, and they moved it back. And so if you don't end up keeping this, there's gonna be no damage underneath that floor whatsoever. It is one continuous floor throughout the space. So here, there's a little nook, a little cased opening, and it's just a small kind of closet area. So depending on how you want to set that up, maybe it's a little desk area, storage closet, could be lots of different things. All right, so back here is where they currently have the checkout counter. And then we have the door to the basement, and then we have a little Dutch door that goes into the back workroom. And the Dutch door is just a cute way of saying it's a half door. So you don't have to necessarily show off your whole mess. If this is a workspace back here for you. There is a back door, which is really handy for deliveries or for employees to come in and out. Back here we have a lot of counter space. There's actually 2 sinks. We have this utility sink for rinsing things off. It's a big kind of commercial sprayer. Lots of shelves in here as well. Great for the storage. And then we have a regular double sink here. Some storage below. This is all vinyl plank flooring. Actually, this might be laminate. I think this is actually laminate wood. I take that back. And then another row of shelves and cabinets and countertops over here. Hot water baseboard heat throughout. And then we have one more little opening here in the commercial space. There is a door to go back on here. It's just off right now. And there is a back storage room. This could also be a break room if you needed to have a space for employees to have a snack. This could also be an office space. And then there's a door here. So if you want to keep the commercial space totally separate from the residential space, you just keep this closed. You can put a different lock set on here if you need something a little bit more secure. Currently, the owner uses all of this for their own needs, so they don't need the security. But if you wanted to rent out the apartment to someone else, they would have their own separate entrance through here. And this is the wall that used to be a door. So at the end of that hallway where the little half bathroom is, if you reopened this, if you wanted to have this direct access, it could come this way. So here is the tenants' access here. They have their own little entryway, all covered, handrails, all compliant for FHA, VA type financing. So that's the access to the apartment. All right, and I think that gives you the grand tour. Basement's not totally ready for a photo shoot today, so we'll come back and do that another day. But hit me up if you have any questions. This could also be converted to a single family home. So if you want to have a live work space or just live in the whole thing, this would be an awesome living room down here. So many different ways to lay this out. Lots of parking outside. And you can't get better visibility than this. North Street is one of the most heavily traveled roads in all of Bennington.